Hi and welcome. This is Sandy, aka Simply Love, and I'm back here doing a video for you for the mid-month, and it is a special that I promised you guys, part 2 of sex, love, joy, and happiness. Okay, that's what this video is going to be about. The first cards are graphic cards, as though I had done in part 1. So if you're kind of sensitive to nudity or whatever, just click on off and go somewhere else. But it's just going to be one card pool from there, and that's going to be for your sex life. The second card is going to be for sex and love, because these speak of both as a combination. And then the third card is going to be for your joy. Fourth card is going to be for your happiness. So this angel guides are going to talk to you about sex, love, joy, and happiness today for each sign. Okay. I am going to be doing a special for February, as I put my videos out for the monthlies, your general monthly readings. This is a general sex, love, joy, happiness reading also, so it doesn't pertain to everybody, it only pertains to some. So I'm going to put out a video to let you know I have some things I want to give away. And I also have, some free readings coming up for you guys. It's just going to be a special. I'll put it together. I'll put the video together and let you know what you have to do. You're definitely going to have to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you won't be able to enter in the contest to win any of the gifts that's going to be given away or answer any questions. So, make sure you're subscribed. I have my list of subscribers, and I'll know if you're subscribed or not. That's about all I have to say. And that this reading is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. My lovely cats, this is going to be for you, Capricorn. All right. Let's get started here on the reading then, okay? We're going to work on now, like I said, it's just general reading, okay? General. It does not pertain to everybody. It's just going to pertain to some. So if it doesn't pertain to you, and just enjoy it, and wait till next time. Something else comes around for you, okay? But for now, this is just for some, not all, because it's still generalistic. We're not talking to, and if you want to know your personally for yourself, if you want to have a sex, love, joy, happiness reading, you can reach me below. All my information is below. My website, my email address, my phone number, everything there. You can be able to get in touch with me if you'd like to have your personal private reading for your sex life, your love life, joy, and happiness, okay? Or any other readings that you may see, which you go to the website and you hit the tab services. I'm sorry, you hit the services tab. Tab services, oh gosh. Y'all know I'm always acting goofy. Anyway, it's just part of my personality. But anyhow, yeah, you can go there and just click on services, and it'll give you the different services. I haven't got the sex, love, joy, and happiness service on there yet, but I am going to get that on there along with some other things. I'm going to spruce up the website a little bit more. And that also, if you want to know a little bit about me, I may come out with a video about it, or you may go to the website and look at the About Me, and it will break it down about me, how I got started doing this, and how long I've been doing this, all that type of stuff. Okay? All right, Kat, let me see what we got here for you. I've been shoving these cards pretty good for you. Okay? Huh. Oh God. This same card came out just for Taurus. What is this, a Taurus Capricorn match or something? Match day or something? That's what we got for you Capricorns. Like I said, you look at Taurus, it's the same card that popped up, and you see me shuffle these cards now. You see me do that. And this is weird. This is, for some of you Capricorn, it's the beginning of a love relationship that's, been sexual or something, but it's going to be turned into a love, it's going to be turned into a love thing. To some of you, okay, so to some of you Capricorns out there, let me put that up here so I remember. For some of you Capricorns out there, is this beginning of a love relationship. Yes, you had intercourse with this person. Yes, you were involved with this person. It could have been just a casual relationship starting out, but it's going to begin a relationship of love. You both like making love to each other. I think you spent some time together and you got to know one another, and it's starting to turn into love. For some of you Capricorns, it's just good sex. That's all there is. You just, for the man, you love the sex of the woman, and there's for the woman, you love the sex of the man that you may be with or casually with. If you're married in a relationship, the sex is good for both of you. It's like you can't get enough of each other. You can't get enough of the sex part of each in your life with each other. You just overdo it with the sex, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you love it, you like it, it's good to both of you. Go head on and do your thing. For you ones that are single, just be careful. Wear something, because I'm getting a heavy feeling the spirit guides are saying just wear something. If you're bouncing around, if you're like bouncing around all over the place, wear something. And to protect yourself, male or female, doesn't matter. Wear something to protect yourself if you're bouncing around, because I'm seeing almost like a sex addiction. They're telling me for some of you, very little of you, but there's some out there you're like addicted to the sex, and you'll bounce around here and there. But just be careful and enjoy yourself, but be careful and wear something. Some of you are, like I said, maybe over sexual, and you got to watch it. Like I said, with the protection, you can be over sexual. You might could get into relationships even with married couples, whether it's man or woman. You can get involved with people that already have a relationship with another partner, which kind of like, I don't know if that makes marriage is the main issue for me when it comes to sex and stuff like that. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're, this person's going out and you're having a relationship with somebody or sex with somebody else, that's telling me there's an issue within that relationship. And those two people don't even need to be together if they're not satisfied with one another. Everybody should be satisfied with one another when it comes to sex, and if you're not, what you're going to do is you're going to go outside the relationship. I mean, come on now, let's have this thing. Let's have this mind, body, and spirit here have to be on one accord. So you're going to have to get somebody that you're happy with, mind wise, spiritually wise, the whole nine, mind, body, and spirit. You're going to need that to protect yourself, to protect your spirit, to live good. And abundantly and happy. Happy is the most thing. So sexual wise, everything's going cool with the Capricorns, for some of you, you're having sex with somebody and it started out casual, but it's going to, turn into full-blown love, like a love relationship, because you kind of find out you're kind of compatible, not just sexually, but in other ways. For some of you, you just love having sex, period. You're going to have multiple partners. But just remember, Spirit Guide says, cover it up. Ladies, make sure they cover it up if you're going to do that way. Be careful of marriage relationships. Don't pull yourself into a relationship if somebody's married. You want to kind of like just really step back from that, because that's something sacred. Should be anyway. Even if that person comes on to you and they're married, you just don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to be worth the time or the day. If you're fooling around maybe with somebody, some of you Capricorns that has somebody like a partner, say they're partnered up with somebody else, but there's no commitment, and there is no commitment when you're just with somebody. Or you can say you go together. I mean, that's like high school shit to me. Like, okay, we go together. What? Okay, you go together? What? Don't love go when you get to a certain age? Love deep. It's love. It's all about love. Wait for the love part to come in. Fall in love. We go together. That ain't saying nothing to me. And anyway, to me, it's not, because I see it every day. Where partners are together, together, but they're sleeping around with somebody else. Make sure you find love out of this, or if you can, find love, find it all, mind, body, and spirit. As I said, it's not all about sex, but there's nothing wrong with sex. That's the point I'm trying to get across. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful thing. if you're with a beautiful person, you know, and if you're a beautiful person and you're with a beautiful person, sex can be a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it's very good, and you know, you're connected, especially if you're connected. Like I said, being a lot of you Capricorns, I'm just feeling this connection with somebody you had a casual relationship with, but it turned out, it turned out for some of you to be a love relationship, or it's turning out to some of you that's coming up here lately is going to be a love relationship instead of just casual sex. You're going to want to see each other, and and might get married too. Some of you might get married to this person that you just all of a sudden just something clicked in your head, like I really like this person. He or she is, you know, really turning me on, not only sexually, but, you know, mind, body, and spirit. She seems like she's a whole person to me, like, or a part of me. That's what I'm feeling, spirit saying, like they're a part of you. And at first, I believe a lot of you Capricorns were scared of it. You kind of scared of that type of feeling because I feel like some of you Capricorns been alone or by yourself for a while, and then you got back into some kind of scene of sexual pleasure, and this sexual pleasure, you run into somebody that you kind of fell for, or they fell for you. It could go either way. It goes both ways. Some of you, somebody fell for you, and some of you, you fell for them, and it's turned into a love relationship. And just be careful, you single ones, with that, who you choose when you're having multiple couples here, because you want to protect yourself, and you don't want to get involved with anybody who is married. The other part of it, hey, that's your shot. You call that shot, and you listen to what that other person has to say, you know, about that too, because there's a reason why they're fooling around. Okay, now we're going to get into sex and love, okay, together, because these cards express sex and love. There's nothing wrong with sex. There's nothing wrong with expressing your sexuality. There's nothing wrong with exploring sex. It's all good. It's all part of life. It's why you think I'm here and you're here. We didn't just pop up here, you know, like freaking bewitched or something. They didn't just, you know, we didn't come here by I Dream a Genie, you know, pop your eyes and here's a baby. You know, nothing like that. It came through sex. And sex is part of life. It's part of love, because God gives that to you. Give you sex to have sex, okay? Not only just to have babies, but for pleasure too. There's a releasing of a pleasure. There's a release of love when you love somebody, when you care about somebody. That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing in sex that we weren't told when we were children. Everything was hush hush. Okay, no more of that. Talk to your children about sex. Talk to them and let them know straight up what the deal is. You know, don't try to hide it from them like it's some big something wrong, or you know. You gotta let them know it's a beautiful thing, but it's a way that you use it for being beautiful, you know, and having in a relationship with somebody. You have to let them know. All right, done shuffling, Capricorn. Okay, time for my spectacles. Caps. This is what this one looks like. All right. And what it says is forgiveness. They want some of you Capricorns out there, they want you to forgive. The forgiveness, self-love. Have some self-love for yourself. Spiritual alignment. Align your spirit. You know, do chakra meditations. You can go on YouTube and do that. They'll show you. You can do guided chakra meditations. That's what I do a lot. And I do a lot of Reiki meditation, which is really a higher level type of spiritual connection, because I stay in communication with people from the other side, spirit from the other side, the spiritual side of things. So I have to do a higher level of Reiki. Now that would be for people, not for beginners. Beginners, you just want to start out with just general meditation. You can type in YouTube, you know, meditation or guided meditation for first. So they'll tell you what to do, what you need to do when you have meditation. And then you just move on up from there, because it all depends on how you receive the meditation, as daily as it goes by, you just get higher and higher. Your energy level gets high. Within the very energy that creates us is necessary nourishment to thrive and savor a more playful existence. So what it's going to do is just lighten you up. Spirit is nothing but like a light, breezy. It's all the elements of the earth is what spirit is. It's just light and breezy, and it's light-hearted. It's not so heavy because when you meditate, you can lift your spirit up out of your body yourself. You can have an out-of-body experience. I've had that before, plenty of times. So I know what it feels like, and that's why I don't feel like I'm so part of this. So care about like being so part of this earth, because this earth is just, the surroundings, whatever, is just like an illusion or something that you have to go through for experiences, and then you move on to the spiritual realm where you're free. You're free of everything. You don't have no body to cover you up. You don't need all that stuff. You don't need to eat, drink. You don't have to worry about none of that stuff. It's just totally freedom. You're free to be who you want, okay? You pass over. But you have to have those memories. Those memories stay with you. So we got to have positive thinking memories. You have to start thinking positive and good in everything that we do, okay? So that's what they're trying to say here. Forgiveness and, self-love, spiritual alignment and peace within the very energy that creates us in necessary nourishment to thrive and savor a more playful existence. So you just want to be playful. Forgiveness of others and self may be the very gift you need to take you there. So that's part of your sex and love. Forgiving, Capricorn. You got to forgive. Let loose and be playful. All right, now for your joy card, I'm picking. Oops, I didn't even shuffle. Okay. Keep forgetting that sometimes, When I picked that card up, I know for sure. I was like, wait a minute. Had that last reading. Can't be 2 readings in a row. You have the same thing. So, those I did shuffle. The first ones and the second ones I did. Here's one that just fell out for you. Okay, this is for your joy, okay? They're saying retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, Capricorn. Disconnect from the world for a little while. You, maybe your little love mate there, your little friend, your little girlfriend, whatever, friendship, marriage, you two together need to just take a retreat. Get together and get alone with each other and just talk and go places, do things. It's time to take, some of you Capricorns, they're saying it's time for you to take a rest, from the everyday life, from the everyday work, from the everyday things that you do that is so repetitive. They want you to take this time to retreat and get out of your repetitive type world and retreat with someone that you love and care about, or even yourself, basically. But they're actually talking a couple here, so because this is relationship. So it's a couple. There's 2 people here. And if it's a marriage, take a vacation together. Do something together. If you got kids and things like that, get a babysitter, you'll be all right. Get a babysitter. And you two retreat somewhere and enjoy your own company. Get somewhere by one of those places where you can where they have RVs and things like that out by the water, and where you can go outside and melt marshmallows and Hershey bars, I think they are. I mean, seriously, I think they're Hershey bars. S'mores is what they're called, s'mores. And, maybe a glass of wine, maybe a glass of champagne. Don't have to be, all drunk or anything like that. Too much of anything ain't good for you. Believe me, tell me, been there, done that. Okay? But anyway, yeah, it's time for you to retreat, time to relax, time to get to know the partner that you're with, that you are possibly falling in love with, instead of it being a casual relationship. for some of you Capricorns, okay? So take a little retreat, go somewhere together, plan it, and do it. Alright, you'll feel so much better, and so will the other person. Okay, so what I'm reading right now for you is Art, Thought of the Eyes, and the Soul Spirit Oracle cards, okay? Okay. Okay, Cat, let's see what we got for you here. And this is for your happiness. For your happiness, they want you to seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Again, it's meditation, because your guides always come in meditation. When you're meditating, when you're to yourself, when you're by yourself and you close your eyes, you really don't even need music or anything. It's just like quiet, a quiet time. You know how they parents somebody go time out, the way they say to these people now. Maybe it's a time out for yourself, in order to pull yourself together, in order to hear your guides and what they have for you to do next. So that's what they're telling you for your happiness. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. And you see those wolves or whatever, now this could go both ways. Like I said, there's no gender in these readings, because men and women are looking at these readings, even if it pops up as a woman. This could be a man or a woman. But you see how she's so in tune to herself and loving herself through meditation and things like that, to where she's able to be around wild animals, and they're tamed. They're not even attacking her. One of them's laying on her lap, the other one's chilling next to her, like, hey, take our picture, let's go. But that's how you Capricorns are. You kind of like, stay in tune with yourself. Stay in tune and keep everything around you in tune, tamed, so nothing can get, out of hand or anything like that. That's your happiness, is having your whole world being tamed to and adapt to you and your situation. So nobody can try to take control of your heart, and you're good as you are, soft-hearted as you are. You need to tame that part of you, so you don't be too soft-hearted to the wrong ones, and they may take advantage of you, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was short. I wanted it to be short, because it's part 2 of sex, love, joy, and happiness. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to me. Thank you so much for sharing my videos and showing everybody my videos on Twitter. I see them on Instagram. Some of you have joined my Facebook as friends. People that I read for has joined over to Facebook with me. There's even some friends that I have made. I'm talking about true friendship, that we talk on almost a daily basis, from all over the world, that I have made friends with, and actually planning on, we all meeting up, one day, not maybe all at the same time, maybe one, because they're all over the place. I have some in California, there's some in Atlanta. I have a friend in Atlanta, 2 friends I have in Atlanta, and they're sisters that do the same thing. And it's just been a real joy and a pleasure knowing each and every one of you, and knowing that who I'm serving the Most High God, and He is serving you through me by giving you the messages that you need to have in your life in order for you to have sex, love, joy, and happiness, okay? It all comes in, it wraps up into one. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Capricorn. If you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you need a personal reading about sex, love, joy, and happiness, please click on my link below to my website. Go to services, and you'll be able to pick whatever service you want. Or you can contact me if you're confused about anything on my website, and we can talk over the phone. Okay? So that'll be the end of that, and I will look forward to talking to you guys in February 2016 for your general readings. Love you all. Take care, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.